we just talked about we just talked it out by ourselves. Like we discussed like we should do easy ones to hard ones missions. Like we decided together. Yeah, and took a few votes.
So by picking the missions, how many points you think you can get if you do all your missions?
We don't really.
You're not sure?
No. We haven't done the calculations yet. But
We haven't done that mission.
I think we're on like.
It depends on how well it goes.
But I think like 17.
That's because you put your arms up.
But we only were like successful for maybe 2 missions last time we were in there and got 75 points.
What did you see?
Well, guys, it's like
Okay.
Tell us about your attachments. Is there one for each mission?
No, there's only certain ones for certain.
There's
Like
this
is
attachment
for pets.
is for
This is for that
pets.
one.
Yep,
Okay.
to pick up
Okay.
the pets. But we're like this. And we also have a hook. He's holding the hook.
I have the hook, but
The hook is gonna be for the
Okay.
And the hook is to pick up the hit the thing so the airplane will
Very large.
So what are you going to use that one for?
The
Oh, for the air.
We were gonna change the wheels.
Did you try a lot of different attachments, or how did you get to the optimal?
For the pets, it was kind of hard because we tried 2 or 3 before we came to those.
Yeah,
The
we
other
just got
ones?
these yesterday. I mean, we just thought of them yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, so it's brand new.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we see how it goes?
Let's see.
Can everybody get their arms off the
Wait,
table?
I'm still trying to. Arms not on the table.
Oh my gosh.
Just put the helmet on. Just put the helmet on.
Just get it out of the way because it's not
Yeah,
gonna.
we don't have to do it this time. Let's take a look. Okay.
Put everything in.
All right.
You don't-
Let's
Did you
go.
line it up?
Okay, yeah, he said we could line it up every,
It's not against it.
yeah, it's not.
There we go.
Gotta be the height.
If we don't do it the right way, some teams just guess on how we need to do it, and we don't want to guess because guessing is bad.
That's
You're
repeatable.
absolutely right.
Don't get anything.
So did you do a lot of experimenting on the wheels too?
We only tried to.
We
tried
tried
two
to, but
pairs.
it was kind of tricky. Yeah.
Because we
Yeah, and then we
already had
tried
all-
another.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And then we tried crushing that to do that.
We would usually get the cat and the dog, but I don't think we would work it right. Because we did do the cats and dog
Once.
at the practice tables right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
And also when we do that challenge, we hit the wave sims down so that.
Well, unless we're really lucky, we'll get the waves, so we don't have to do it with our program that we have.
Do you also have a mission where you make a turn?
Yes, this one we do actually make it.
Yeah, I
turn.
think
we just,
all of them. We have it.
Yeah.
Except that one.
Wait, how about we try that
Well,
one
let's go
again?
ahead and show. Let's show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's try
keep
one.
showing us, and we can talk while your robot's working. So, what was the hardest thing for you guys mission that was the hardest to get done?
Probably, I don't know, maybe the
I would say
ambulance.
this one.
All right, let's
Maybe
keep your elbow out of the way so we can run the robot.
The other
Side?
We had two
ambulance?
ambulance programs.
Yeah,
The second one worked, right?
Yeah.
The,
that
the ambulance was always trying to turn away,
Yeah.
turn to different sides, and it was always flipping over and stuff.
Yeah, but then I did.
And
But
then you
but
decided to write a new program, or why?
Yeah, we had to just get rid of the old one and try
And the
to
first
complete new
one was because of my bad math.
Yeah, but now his math is a
Well,
lot.
it's all about learning.
Yeah,
Very
I
good.
don't think I had that one in more.
I think you needed a little bit more.
See,
And now if you would back to that,
we planned how many penalties we would get. We would get if it went well for pets, which it just did. We would have just 2 penalties. If we that's what we planned.
how about
Only
when we
for
go
the
back?
airplane and the pets, we're only planning to have 2 penalties, 1 for each.
Yeah, but-
because the math on the EV3 wouldn't work very well.
How
Can we
about
see
when we
some
go,
of the other attachments then?
when we go back? We should make the one for the pets go back, so we can add a couple steps to make it go back.
Not using any sense, no?
No, we went to this other team and they said a suggestion that the sensors would be a little bit tricky, and the sensors would take a little bit of time. So we decided that we didn't want to waste any of our time. We just wanted to make sure that all of they worked, but we didn't want to take our time to use all those sensors, learn how to use like all that tricky stuff. So we just
How about we do the airplane?
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
this hook on
Yeah.
way faster than I'm doing it right now because I know I'm not being timed. I do better when I'm rushed.
That's the opposite for
So
me.
who did the programming? All of you?
Yeah.
Mostly
Mainly us three.
but me and Josh.
But
and
we
Andrew.
learned, but all of us learned how to program it.
Oh, that's good. That's
Like,
good.
when we're more when he's more nervous, he does this quicker.
So you're helping him make more nervous, right?
Oh, there we go.
Finally.
Let's see.
There we go.
What? Who added this?
That was me by accident.
No, yeah, it was that.
It's not my job. Yeah, why did you name our robot Arvin, man? Arvin, why did you
Nice
name?
turns.
Oh, that can
See,
happen.
we needed the, we were, I think if we.
Yeah, I think that would work.
We gotta have time to read.
So your dad knows nothing about Lego. I think he was really good.
He just likes
Oh, man.
Get line it up. Nothing about that's where it was. When it was.
We think we're gonna read.
Put that wall right there.
Okay, don't rock the table.
Oh.
There we go.
See, we move that, it would still be a penalty, but we would still get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
Let's do, you guys wanna do waves? Leave
we
it
go
there,
back
leave it
there.
there, leave it there.
Do waves.
When we go back.
The first time at,
I'll put it back.
on the.
Where it was.
Just leave it go.
Guys, guys. It was, the first time on our first round, which it was just a few minutes ago, it went down and it went right into the blue spot, just like slid in there. It didn't stop at the yellow, it just went straight to the blue.
So how many missions do you have overall?
We have
That you can do?
5.
5, we did that but on accident, and
Wait.
we also did that on accident.
Yeah, we did that.
And we do the red circle, get into the red circle.
And we might possibly do that by accident.
Yeah, it depends on what we do
Sometimes
with
we do
pets.
stuff by accident, but
Yeah, a lot of things we do by
The
accident.
accident sometimes is good, but it's not as repeatable when it's by
You
accident.
have 3 motors on it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Where's the third?
The third is the gigantic one. Oh, no.
Where is the third one? That's white thing only there, isn't
Yeah, I think that's it right there. That's
Yeah, that's the medium. A suggestion.
oh no, the motor is this.
You know how we always do
This
like
is
This
the
is
big
the, this
motor.
is the CPU.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have the 2 motors to drive the wheels.
see what this is?
And this,
Yeah, I think it's
I think
this.
is a motor, yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah,
That's
that's,
the
that's
medium.
one
That,
motor.
that turns this thing, what is this thing? That's interesting.
That's what, oh gosh.
I think we
Like
added
a
a lot.
gear.
We added sometimes.
So if the motor turns, it moves that up and down, huh?
Yes.
And does it
We can
block
show
it?
you with the wave one.
Uh-huh.
Alright, can we do the wave one or something?
We added
Yeah,
some
let's try that.
attachments that we keep
They use a
on,
gear.
'cause we didn't like them.
Yeah,
The motor
exactly.
can drive up and down.
Yeah,
We didn't like doing
yeah, so you can indeed, you can stop it.
I remember doing that.
We'd like to have it precise. But I really get everything, and when we're doing competition, like the
Aim it to the left a
two
little bit.
competitions.
Dude, aim it to the left a little bit, it's just gonna go right over there.
Yeah, this is a waste time.
So did you guys split up
Oh,
on
very
the
good.
missions or?
Isn't it supposed to go back?
That's these,
I thought was supposed to go back.
yeah, we was, the right calculations for penalties, 3. That one, the pets and the.
Oh, did you know how the
Because the
penalties were
math
supposed
wouldn't
to
just
affect the
work.
plane? Did you know how when we were up in
On
the
your
basement?
designer question, I see these wheels. I saw all the other teams have different wheels. How come you pick these?
Because these would, move better.
You tried the others too, and then
We
you
think
thought.
We
these
tried huge wheels
We
that
tried the gigantic
we
wheels.
tried
Gigantic.
gigantic wheels. We tried to do this challenge.
No, Arvin, leave that. This is what would happen.
Yeah, that's okay, we'll can clean it up after.
Yeah, this is what happened in the competition, Arvin.
Yeah.
Arvin, don't touch it.
That doesn't
Yep.
matter.
That
Clean it up,
ball,
okay?
that's why we didn't do that challenge.
Yeah, because it
Do-
gets stuck
yeah.
there.
You know how
So
we
did you
we
guys
waste
also
a bunch
work
of
on
time.
some missions or?
They were with doing the practicing the skit and their lines for the news channel.
Oh, so
That's
you
what
kind
this is
of
for.
You guys want to
divided
divide and conquer the different
You got
skill
the
areas?
This is the ambulance
Try it on you?
too. This is the, I think this is the
You nodded it?
ambulance too. Yeah, this is the
Not a good
ambulance.
idea.
Dude, you know how when we were up
Second
there,
one.
we did the
Yeah.
plane last and the rest of your life?
Yeah, because Josh was holding the hook.
No, I
Dude,
didn't
how about we do
think
this
by
by
accident.
We
those of you who program,
It's
how do you know how far you go forward? How do you program?
we would
There's
test
an,
rotation.
there's an
By
application
rotation?
on it that'll
Yeah.
measure the rotations as you push
Oh.
it.
Me and him would like, I don't know why, but after a while I just knew that
Right,
how
dude.
far it would go. In
You know how we did the plane last? Well, how about we do it first, because that way the
Okay.
penalties
Alright.
won't affect.